Russia, the largest country on Earth by land area and the ninth most populated nation in the world. A country with an incredibly rich history and culture, welcoming and warm people, and extreme geographic and cultural diversity. It is rich in natural resources, possesses one of the most powerful militaries on the planet, and holds massive political leverage on the global stage. Russia is feared and hated by many, yet admired and respected by others. To some, it presents itself as the pinnacle of society, a strong, traditional, and superior alternative to the modern West. But the reality is very different. Out of Russia's 147 million inhabitants, around 20% live below the poverty line, with little to no access to quality education, healthcare, or social benefits. The job market is deeply unfair, with most wealth and opportunity concentrated almost entirely in Moscow and St. Petersburg. A tiny elite, oligarchs and members of Vladimir Putin's inner circle, control a massive share of the country's wealth and resources. Organized crime, including human trafficking, extortion, and corruption, brings in billions of dollars every year. Freedom of speech is tightly monitored or outright suppressed. Society is deeply divided, and the country inches closer to instability with every passing year. In today's video, we're going to explore the rotten truth behind how Russia really functions and expose the realities the Kremlin doesn't want you to see. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because this is going to be a deep and eye-opening one. Now let's get into it. Russia constantly presents itself as the best country in the world to live in, one that values traditional values above all else. This image is reinforced through relentless state propaganda, and for many people, it works extremely well. Most Westerners who move to Russia to escape Western society or so-called wokeness end up settling in Moscow or St. Petersburg. These two cities receive astronomical amounts of funding, making them look glamorous, modern, and safe. Foreigners see luxury apartments, clean streets, expensive restaurants, and assume this represents Russia as a whole. But it doesn't. The vast majority of Russians live outside these cities, scattered across remote regions. And they are often judged, mistreated, and ignored simply because of where they were born. In many regions, families struggle to afford basic groceries. Some are forced to grow their own food in backyard gardens or strictly ration what little they can afford. Salaries in large parts of Russia are shockingly low, with some people earning less than 153,000 rubles per year, under $2,000 annually. Living on wages like this in a country hit by Western sanctions and rising prices can be a death sentence. It barely covers basic human necessities. While Moscow's elite enjoy comfort and luxury, and tourists experience only the polished surface, large parts of the country are living in conditions closer to survival than life. One of the most extreme examples is Norilsk. Located in Krasnoyarsk Krai, deep within the Arctic Circle, Norilsk is one of the harshest cities on Earth. Winters regularly drop below -50 degrees Celsius, where exposed skin can freeze within minutes. Norilsk is a heavily industrial city built during the Soviet era. Its economy revolves around nickel and copper mining, and the factories constantly release toxic chemical fumes that blanket the city in pollution. As a result, Norilsk is considered one of the most polluted cities in the world. Life expectancy here is drastically lower than the Russian national average, hovering around 50 to 55 years compared to roughly 70 to 72 nationally. Cities like Norilsk aren't rare. There are dozens across Russia. But another grim example is Chita. Located in Zabaikalsky Krai, Chita is often cited as one of the most dangerous cities in Russia. Isolated, underdeveloped, and plagued by poverty, over 60% of its population lives below the poverty line. Crime, alcoholism, and addiction are rampant. People here don't live. They survive. The city is crumbling, crime is widespread, and government aid that does arrive is often stolen by corrupt regional officials. The people are forgotten by their own country. Russia holds many dark secrets, and it is far from the paradise the Kremlin portrays. The tragic truth is that Russia has enormous potential. With its vast natural resources, strategic location, and educated population, Russia could become one of the greatest economic powers on Earth, possibly even rivaling the United States. But that potential is strangled. Until the country is led by a government that genuinely cares about its people rather than power, wealth, and control, Russia will remain stuck in this cycle. For now, nothing changes until something breaks. That's the end of today's video. Stay tuned for more deep dives like this, and once again, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Goodbye for now.